Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Vinny here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Marius, and he's selling his Amazon FBA business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Marius, and how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. I'm great. How are you?
Yes, I'm great. I'm really excited to talk more about your business. So just before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary. So it's Amazon FBA in the beauty and personal care niches, created in April 2019. The average monthly revenue for the business is $54,904 and makes an average of $20,102 per month in net profit. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 47786 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. The assets included in the sale is the Amazon Seller Central account with 6 SKUs, the domain and all site content and files, the brand trademark, and social media accounts. So now that I've given a general overview of the business, Marius, can you tell us a bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yeah, so I started a few years back. It was my first try on Amazon FBA. Sold some party products, some balloons. I ended it after a few months because it wasn't really scalable. I just got a taste of how things are, how things work, and then took a break and then started this one.
Right, fantastic. So it sounds like you used your experience from starting up other projects and you used it to really good effect because you've grown this business very quickly in just the space of a year. So why did you choose this niche in particular?
So when I started to look for a specific niche, I actually checked a lot of other niches, and not just to me. This one seemed great because the potential, the repeat buyers. This is a niche where you have the repeat buyers. You know, if you go for another niche, maybe sell, I don't want to give examples. Whatever you're selling, if it's a product that you're selling only one time, it's not really going to be that great. But going through this niche, I could see its potential growth just by the fact that you're going to get repeat buyers. So all the time, and they will only multiply with time.
Yeah, having repeat buyers is definitely really good for the business. Can I ask you, what was it about Amazon FBA that was attractive for yourself that you decided to choose this business model?
Well, I actually gave it a short try with those Shopify thing. I tried Shopify very briefly, and it wasn't really my type. I mean, I didn't going nowhere, and then we concentrated on the FBA because I could see the growth in this. I could see the potential again.
Why are you selling this business instead of keeping it or growing it?
The dream for me, my family has a bed and breakfast at the seaside. So the dream for me for many years would be to also join that type of business. So I want to buy a bed and breakfast there because I know the lifestyle. It was always a thought, how big can I really grow this one? And at this point, I'm thinking that would be enough money for me to go into that business.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic. Looking back on this current business, is there anything that you learned from building it that you would apply to future sites or businesses?
When you start it from scratch, it's going to be a lot of work. And one mistake that I did was I didn't really delegate the tasks. I was like, I'm going to do this all by myself. And that's not the smartest thing you can do. Because if you delegate all the marketing, for example, the marketing efforts, even on Instagram, for example, if you delegate it, you cannot do them all, And at this point, that's what I'm focusing on. If I do it, I'm just going to delegate because it doesn't have to be all that hard work. You don't have to do it yourself.
Yeah, I think that's really sound advice, learning how to delegate and outsource certain tasks that are really time consuming when you could be spending that time working on the business, for sure. Speaking of social media, you just mentioned that. I just want to ask you, where does the majority of your traffic come from? Is it organic search or is it paid advertising?
Well, it's organic search. I just started some guys with the company, the PPC, for maybe a week ago. because I wanted to learn it. I wanted to learn PPC and didn't really have the time, and I actually didn't use it. So now I'm thinking, okay, let's go do the PPC, delegate it to someone else because I don't really need to learn it. Okay, I'm doing all these things. So mostly, it was actually not mostly, it was 100% organic.
Right, okay. So it sounds like what you're doing in terms of marketing, it's mostly organic, but you've recently reached out and outsourced PPC marketing to a different company. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. Let's talk about the potential opportunities for potential buyers out there. If you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
Well, the first thing I would be to move to Canada, move to UK, move to Germany. I've heard that Germany, surprisingly enough, has some great sales. And basically expand and make the brand known also in the same time. And expanding to these markets, I don't know, and adding the PPC would be like probably, I don't know, in a year or so, but I can't really say, would probably double the sales. But it all depends. The good thing is I also have the trademark for UK. It actually came, the first one came even before the United States. And I hadn't started selling there yet. So when you go to sell to the UK, you already have the nice page, the nice description and everything, because it's got the trademark there. Another thing would be to add some more products if needed, because there are some other products that you can add.
Right, that's fantastic. So it sounds like major opportunities for growth include expanding to different marketplaces and adding new products to the product range.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just want to talk about some of the work that's required to run this business. Can you describe the process of getting the inventory to the Amazon warehouses? And also, what's the average turnaround time for the stock to reach them?
So I have the girl that I'm tackling over there in China. If I make an order today, for example, they will be done and ready in about 20 days. And the shipping always went smooth. I don't know right now with this global problem. She told me that indeed there are some queues over, they kept piling up. And it may take a few more days before they actually get shipped because the others have a lot of problems. But the thing is, I think on the 17th of March, I had my last shipment. And it was, to my surprise, it was the fastest shipment that ever was. I mean, I didn't have any problems. It was like in 4 days. It was 17. And on the 22nd or 22, I already had the products on Amazon. And it was already problems with the pandemic. So I don't really know. It wasn't a problem for me.
Wow, yeah, that's a really quick turnaround under these circumstances, for sure.
Yeah, because I ship it by air. I don't want to wait to ship it by sea, There's a difference in price. You can get it cheaper, of course, if you ship it by sea. But I always like to ship it by air.
Right, okay. So shipping by air sounds like it's maybe a faster turnaround.
Faster, yeah.
Yeah. Marius, what skills or requirements are there for someone who's not familiar with this niche or Amazon FBA?
Well, at this point, as I have it right now, as I delegated all the marketing to these guys, the PPC and the marketing, I also just hired a girl, but it's from here, from my country, and salaries are great. I'm paying her to take care of the Instagram, to grow the Instagram. Like I said, with these guys, they're doing all the hard work. I mean, I just started this because I just woke up, drank my coffee, talked to the guy, he told me what he did the other day. And it's basically like that. You just check your sales, you check to see for the stock, which I have a lot. And yeah, it doesn't take too much time as it is right now.
Got you. So it sounds like a lot of it's handled by the people who you delegate to.
Yeah, I should have done this a long time ago.
Let me ask you, what do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
I don't know the risks. If you have a good product and it's selling and it's good and people like it, I don't really see the risks.
Okay, great. Just a few wrap-up questions then. How much support are you willing to offer buyers?
Well, I can offer support. I clicked there for like 30 days. But the thing is, the guys that I hired right now would probably need like half an hour to explain and would all be made so simple. It's going without too much effort. They take the effort.
Okay, so it sounds like, a lot of the work is done by your team. And like you say, you're willing to offer the 30 days email support initially. Is that right?
Yeah, sure. They probably won't need it, but yeah, sure.
Cool. Would you commit to a non-compete?
Yeah.
Cool. And are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out?
No.
Okay.
The thing is, the price that I'm getting would be around something exactly what I need to actually buy the thing that I want to buy at the seaside. So no, I cannot do that.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So I just want to ask you a few more personal questions. Was there any software or tools that helped you at the start when you were running this business?
No, I had one when I actually picked the niche because I wanted to see the sales. how much the guys are selling. And yes, I am using one, let me see, Feedback Wheeze. This is like an automated thing where you send a nice message, thank you for buying. If there is any problems, just contact us. If it's anything, this one is good to have. And it's automated. You don't even have to look at it.
Great. Okay, so that's Feedback Whiz, is it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. And last question for yourself. Putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
Its potential growth would be the main thing. The brand name itself, spend a bit of time to actually get to this name. Because in my personal opinion, I think its potential growth is also linked somewhat to the name of the brand. If you check the other names, it's hilarious. But this name, I think it can really go up as in growth.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else that you'd like to share that I might have missed?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time today, Marius. Thanks for talking with me today, and hope for the best for your business.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 47786. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.